This is actually crazy. This video compilation that's been going around the internet right now, I reposted it and just said, arrest Hasan after I saw this. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not yet, but this video is nuts. Now, I know people always talk about, oh, Hasan says crazy stuff or wild stuff, and oh, he should be banned for this and that. If this doesn't convince you that this dude should definitely be banned and potentially arrested, I don't know what will. This is from Right Angle News Network. They said, breaking. Numerous clips of Hasan Piker calling on his viewers to kill right-wingers are going viral after the slaying of Charlie Kirk, with calls for his immediate arrest for fomenting violence as Twitch refuses to take action. And it has not been confirmed yet, but there are many allegations that the violent nature of the crime, the person that shot Charlie Kirk, was someone that potentially was a constant viewer of Hasan's, and it would make sense. But here, let's take a listen to all this. This is crazy. It's not just Hasan, by the way, but
I'm sick and tired of it. Left wingers, liberals, you need to be fucking showing your opponent's guts on there, okay? You need to be gutting them. You need to be shanking these motherfuckers and letting their intestines just ride on stage. What?
How could somebody watch this guy and be like, man, that's good content. I want more of this. This is fucking insanity. Who would watch this? I mean, one, props to him for actually sitting in his chair and talking into the microphone, as opposed to not even being there while his TV's playing. But still, this is insane.
What the fuck is this shit, man? Slice him up. Slice him and fucking dice him. What the fuck is this?
And now you could say, oh, it's a comedy skit, or it's a sketch, or he's not serious, and people know he's not serious. Do you not realize the lunatics in the chat when you're talking like this? And these lefty lunatics that are doing these streams know that there are people just desperate for some sort of purpose in life, for any kind of attention. And they're looking to radicalize people that could be susceptible to that. Hasan knows damn well what he's doing here. From one content creator to another, I might not be on his level of viewers that he gets. I don't need to be. I'm a dad. I'm a grown-ass man. I've lived on this planet long enough. You don't even need to do content creation to know this. But the fact that I am doing this and I'm like, bro, you can't say the shit that you're saying. That's crazy. And for Twitch to enable this behavior is equally as abhorrent. Equally. Because it's basically them endorsing him saying this by them not taking him down. And yes, this is coming from me, the guy who's always pushing for free speech and allowing people to say what they want to say. Yeah, within fucking reason. Like, there is a gray area and there is a line that you go beyond that gray area. He is way the fuck across the line past that fence. This is insanity. They want bad things to happen to people they don't like. And Twitch 100% stands by it and approves it. It's insanity. Twitch, owned by Amazon, by the way. Don't forget.
You cannot have a bigger fucking layup. You could not have had a bigger fucking layup than a horrible candidate like Herschel Walker. Sure, he was prepared very well. And Herschel Walker actually had a good
thing we do.
Crazy. And by the way, I don't know if you guys were reading his chat while he was talking, but they were all like, yeah, they're getting fucking indoctrinated in real time. Like, yeah, we got to get him. Like, it's fucking crazy. And then this fucking weirdo.
Thing we do need to make sure we do, we got to keep attracting younger viewers that, grow up on TikTok, you know, when they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even though they shouldn't be.
3, it's like all here.
Yikes. Yikes. And then this one here, hold on a second. Let me move me over. I think this is that Mike from PA Guy and Destiny, which I'd honestly flip a coin on which one you think is worse. All these people, horrible, horrible human beings.
Now this guy is down. He's dead. These guys are like
and fatally wounded.
They're not even running. They're not even like cowering and running away and screaming in fear. There's like, okay, well, they did it. We got our shots. Okay, is this guy done? Oh shit. Well, okay. Well, we brought the white.
It's called shock, you fucking idiots. It's called shock. Anything that happens, I mean, like, holy shit, guys. If you live in Florida, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to earn $100,000, let me know.
Again, I know they're going for the shock value and they're trying to be edgy. They're trying to be the shock jock, Howard Stern. Oh, I say whatever the fuck I want. No one's going to stop me. These people are fucking insane.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Flags. We can put that over the bleeding part, assuming he got shot in it, actually, right?
A flag on
And
his
then
chest.
this guy.
874 Bellevue Drive, and I'm gonna kill you with my AR-15. Like that's the type of messages they were leaving in this dude's office, and he's resigning. Like he's literally, this is his last term. So I think that people are a lot more radical. It's hurt.
So this is him admitting, by the way, right here, saying it worked. Scare the shit out of them to get them out of office. Make them fear for their lives. And what the fuck kind of pants is he wearing right now? Holy shit. What even is that? It looks like he's wearing like towels on his legs.
Or radical. It's hurt poor people that they can afford housing in Berkeley. I don't know how that works.
My understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist blood.
So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our little trip through Twitch lane and what it's like over there, because holy shit, this is the world that some people live in. And again, you could chalk this up to, oh, it's just words. Words aren't violence. Violence is violence. That's like saying, hey, I just yelled fire in a theater. It was just a word. It didn't actually kill anyone, even though someone got trampled. I didn't do the trampling. All I did was yell the word. This is what's happening with this kind of stuff. That right there. Grums on X says, I want this guy off Twitch yesterday. Hasan, Charlie Kirk guys, you know, someone's got to do it. I just think of this from the perspective of Charlie Kirk's wife. If she saw this, man, there'd be fucking red in her eyes. I mean, like this shit gets to me. This pisses me off. Grums on X follows that up. I think a few things really need to happen. Hasan should be immediately deplatformed. 100% agree with that. But here's the thing. Twitch makes too much money off of him. And they know if they deplatform him, he would just go to some lunatic site that would host him, and they would lose a shit ton of viewerships and ad revenue. And they're like, not worth it. We ran the numbers and we need him. Twitch should immediately act on their terms of service and ban streamers celebrating and advocating for violence. See my example 1 for why they're not doing that. I think Twitch is financially struggling badly, like worse than people think. And they are desperate for every penny that they can get right now, which enables them to keep these people on their platform and not banning them. Antifa should be designated as a terror group Absolutely. In fact, I'm shocked it hasn't already because it's been a terror group since it was founded. Violence-loving game developers should all be fired. Yep. I'm on board for that. I'm doing my part. Discord needs to shut down violent political servers. Yep. Reddit, ... needs to shut down entirely. Yep. You know what's crazy about all this, though? It's like, this is also clashing with the censorship. Like, oh, Smash, again, I thought you were the guy that doesn't want censorship. I'm kind of joking when I say yes, Reddit should shut down. I don't think Reddit should shut down entirely. I almost don't even think Discord needs to shut down violent political servers either, to be honest. And here's my reason for it. I think it's really important to have a space that is dedicated to these fucking psychopaths that we can track. And by we, I mean these companies, so that they can report it a lot easier. If you start stamping these things out, these people don't just stop what they're doing. They find other means to connect with each other. And it gets harder and harder to find them. And it gets more and more grotesque with the things that they end up doing to people. I just think these platforms need to do a better job. And I think the FBI needs to do a better job of actually putting people into mental institutes a hell of a lot faster. There are a handful of people that I would refer to mental institutes 2 years ago that are still roaming free on Blue Sky and X that I know very well. They're like, they definitely need to be in mental institutes. Like 1,000,000% need to be there for their own good. They are a menace to society. They are concerning. They have threatened me. They've threatened my family. They've made legitimate threats that I've had reported. Nothing's been done. There are very concerning things out there. These people need to be put in a institution. And I'm not just saying that to be funny. Like, shit needs to start happening. Real shit, real serious stuff needs to start happening. And until that does, nothing's going to change. I am not advocating for violence against these people. I'm advocating for them to get the necessary mental health help that they desperately need. And just real quick, I just want to show a part of this video. We're not going to go through the whole thing, but just the very beginning of this from Bernie Sanders. And whatever you think of him, it is what it is. Again, I used to really like Bernie Sanders, and I kind of fell out. And now I'm kind of like, okay, politicians to me take their word for what it is in one ear and out the other. But I feel like this message actually has meaning to it.
Thank you very much for joining me. I want to say a few words regarding the terrible murder yesterday of Charlie Kirk, someone who I strongly disagreed with on almost every issue, but who was clearly a very smart and effective communicator and organizer, and someone unafraid to get out into the world and engage the public. My condolences go out to his wife and his family.
What a nice message, by the way.
A free and democratic society, which is what America is supposed to be about, depends upon the basic premise that people can speak out, organize, and take part in public life without fear, without worrying that they might be killed, injured, or humiliated for expressing their political views. In fact, that is the essence of what freedom is about and what democracy is about. You have a point of view? That's great. I have a point of view that is different than yours. That's great. Let's argue it out. We make our case to the American people at the local, state, and federal levels, and we hold free elections in which the people decide what they want. That's called freedom and democracy. And I want as many people as possible to participate in that process without fear. Freedom and democracy is not about political violence. It is not about assassinating public officials. It is not about trying to intimidate people who speak out on an issue. Political violence, in fact, is political cowardice. It means that you cannot convince people of the correctness of your ideas, and you have to impose them through force. Every American, no matter what one's political point of view may be, must condemn all forms of political violence and all forms of intimidation.
And I'm going to leave that one there, but I guess bringing it back to every American goes back to Twitch, the heads of Twitch, Amazon, what they're enabling right now. They must condemn what these people are saying and stop it, ban them, get them off their platform. This shit is dangerous. What just happened was the thing that everyone was saying is going to happen if something doesn't get done with these people. If they don't get banned off the platform, something bad is going to happen really, really bad to somebody. And isn't it ironic that it happens to Charlie Kirk, a guy that was only 31 years old, a beautiful wife, loving family, great kids, had the whole world in front of him, potential future US president, all taken away from him from a bunch of fucking psychopaths on the internet. They're just like saying shit like this.
I'm sick and tired of it. Left-wingers, liberals, you need to be fucking showing your opponent's guts on there, okay?
Like, absolutely fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. But yeah, I will leave that one there.